Hello everybody, it's Phil the Miniature Model Maker coming to you today with part 7 of our Zaku build. And we're just waiting for it to go. There we are live. And we're going to watch. There we go. Chat is up, we are set. Let's go ahead and get to working on the kit. So happy Sunday to you. It's a rare weekend stream. And there are two people in the chat already. Hello, person. How are you? What brings you here today? I am doing a little bit of... Well, there we go. Actually, the camera's in a perfect place. There we are. So I'm going to do some scribing on the Zaku today. And that needs to be down a little bit. Mood. Okay, there. So I got this piece done yesterday. Was relatively happy with that. Some good scribes. And some work done on the legs where they've already been done, just doing the details. Haven't done any on these parts yet. I will need to do that, so let's go ahead and look at the bazooka. And checking my camera here, I just noticed that over on YouTube we're getting a lot of glare, so maybe turning this down a little bit will help with that. Not really, it just makes it harder for me to see. So we'll turn this one back up. There. So yeah, we're just going through rescribing some already existing panel lines to enhance what's here. So it make it look good. That is actually deeper, thicker. There we go. We're going to have to go back and do the other one again. Yeah, there we go. That's catching the weirdness. So this is more than 0.2 mils thick. And the 0.2 mil scribe kind of went around and around. Just going back and evening out the bottom of this. There. Okay. That's in pretty good shape. So put that down. I think these got some attention yesterday. No, they didn't. All right. Very nice. Now we get a look at our leg plates here. I think I'm going to leave those be. This arm needs a little bit of... Or is this the one that got it? This is the one that got the attention. Okay. And I think maybe you did too. Alright, there we go. Doing alright. Are you the right size? Close enough. See how deep that went. Oh boy. There we go. Put you in there. That did some good stuff. Can we make that happen over here? If we take our knife, startle, you are the center. There. Okay. Now where's my... There you are. This is this is exactly what these spin blades are for evening out drilled holes. They just happen to be good for a lot of other things too. Okay. We shall call that good. Shall call this land this land. And now the question is, do I want to go through and try enhancing any of these existing mold lines? More than I already have, at least. I'm not sure I do. But we're gonna fix this one a little bit. We will widen these a bit. At least these outer ones. Alright, folks. I think that leaves us with kind of the fun part left to do. We're going to clean off this area and assemble without the head. Oh, we gotta do the head. The head kind of has to go on. So we do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And it'll fit there just fine. Or at least for the pictures. You're supposed to go down there. I see what you were for. Well, we're going to fix that. So we don't need that anymore. But can I do it without breaking this vein off the head? I believe I can. There we go. That sits down in there better. And now we put our legs on. Tab, tab, slot, in, tab, slot, in. And now these little boogers have to go on, and they're not going to want to stay on. They never do. But let's hope they stay on just long enough for me to do what I need to do with this. And you're not. Enough. Okay. Shoulder. Arm. Tab and slot build. Easy. Let's put the rear on. It would have been easy, or will be easy when I take the legs off. There we go. And this is easy relative to these kits. Some of these things are not at all easy. And is this? That's on. You are the one that doesn't want to cooperate. Where's your little peg and hole? There we go. Maybe, kinda. Enough for now. parts that really aren't happy. Okay, tweezers. And this is why I say it's important to glue parts on. I don't know why I'm doing a not glue assembly. That's so I can separate them to paint. That is why. Now, leg piece. Just stay. Take the hand out. Put the right hand in, take the right hand out, we put the right hand in, and we shake it all about. Okay. In you go. There we are. And now, you, my dear, go on. And the Zaku 2 assembly is complete. But now we get to have some fun. Now we get to have a bit of fun with it, because I feel like, ooh, that's not the one I want to be using. This is the one I want to be using. Because I feel like painting. This is, it was right here all along. All we're going to do with this is take our homemade wash panel liner and coat it. But this means I need to get something for it to sit in or on while it dries. And that will be this. Okay. Boop. And we are completely slathering this thing. Just all over everywhere. The entire kit. And this is just acrylic ink. Well, it's really the airbrush thinner flow improver 50-50 mix with enough ink to make it dark. So what this is supposed to do, and what I use it for, is checking my panel lines, marking the ones that I've already done, and sometimes a bit of pre-weathering. Because if you use it right, you can get some neat effects. And well, it's not enamel or lacquer. I don't want to say it's completely non-toxic because I'm sure those airbrush thinners and things are. Definitely. There are no fumes. I wouldn't go licking your brush like you might with some acrylic paints, though. That's probably a no-no. I haven't read the SDS for any of the ingredients of this, so please don't quote me on anything. What I would like to accomplish, if possible, is maybe do a little comparison of this versus how I did the EXS, strictly from a shading and panel lining perspective, because this is very easily removed once dry with a Q-tip. And it's pretty cheap, all things considered. Now, leg, you just stay on. You just stay on and cooperate. But you're not. You are not, you little piece of junk. Well, that's that. You can go off. And we won't mess with you. So if you're building your artifacts and you like this yellow look, this may be a fairly easy way to get some weathering, weathering's not really the right word, some washing, shading, and slightly toning down, panel lining for sure, and slightly toning down the yellow, because it will stain ever so slightly. It will tint the plastic if you don't wash it off, and it will come off straight up with just soap and water. There's no, it's actually fairly fragile coating, so I wouldn't be using this if you want to use it in a tabletop or anything like that, unless you go ahead and even then I wouldn't, because yeah, not even with the varnish, because this is not adhering to the plastic at all. It's just laying on top. This is not paint. It has no binding agents to it that would make it bond to the surface of the plastic like paints do. It's merely a surface cover. But that's one of its benefits too. If you use it like this to check your work, or make a display model tinted. That's just fine. Okay, now hand. Let's be nice. Just for a little bit longer. A little bit longer. And because it's thin, it acts kind of like a contrast paint. With the highlight and shading, so it's a way to practice using speed paint / contrast paint as well. However, you can be a lot messier with it, a lot less intentional. It's just something to slap on and then let it dry and then wipe off. Ultimately, this guy's going to get thrown in the ultrasonic cleaner because he's going to be painted. I was just curious to see what this would be like if I did it. And the cool thing about this is you can use this for any color out there. It's just ink, acrylic ink. I used it for calligraphy. It's very inexpensive. Oh, you could make yourself up a big batch of the base, put it in different bottles, and put different color inks in it, and you would be in really good shape. Alrighty, Roo. Alright, folks. I do believe this is our last step on this Zaku build until it's time for me to go ahead and remove the excess of this until I start painting. So please look forward to it, as our friend Naoki Yoshida says. Naoki, Yoshida-san, we've been looking forward to your content now for a very long time. You should have rescheduled how things get released in your game. Okay. Okay. We're just using up the last bit that's on the brush. It's already been settling in. Let's let that dry standing up. I'm curious to see how that works. But that, my friends, means we are done probably for the day. Thank you so much for watching this short video. I may actually just put this up on YouTube as a quick edited content and call it a good. So again, I have been Phil, the Miniature Model Maker, coming to today on Twitch with our Zaku 2 build for the channel mascot, both the YouTube and Twitch. If you are interested, please check me out over at YouTube. That's a Miniature Model Maker. capital M's, no underscores. And remember, this is a hobby. If it doesn't bring you joy, don't do it. Be good to yourselves. Bye-bye.